What's up, guys? Welcome to the All-Star Classic 2009. It's crazy. Right now we're seeing as the West Coast is up 2-1 in Halo, and on the Gears of War side, they're up 3-1. It's all about the West Coast here in Orlando. What's going on?
West Coast doing damage. I mean, like I said, I live there, but I got to go with the East Coast. I still think they can pull it out. The Gears of War side, they up 3-1 on the West. I mean, the West Coast is up 3-1. West Coast winning over here. Scott, you did a little wave over there. You picked the East Coast over here.
Well, of course. I don't go back on my colors, all right? I've been East Coast since I got in here. I was born East Coast. Since 2005, I was on the East Coast. They're winning this. No questions asked.
This is my first prediction that I'm going to get right of the weekend. It's West Coast all the way, but we're going to have to find out. I mean, that's all coming up. We got another game coming up here at Strong Side. It looks like he's back there for the East Coast, so that's a good thing.
Definitely. That means we're going to win.
We.
I say we because I like to think that you would represent your East Coast, which you live on.
Hey, I just like players, not coast.
I don't want to hear it.
Anyway, it's awesome. Hope you guys are enjoying it from Orlando. We're coming up with game number 4 right now. It looks like all.
And let's take a look at the roster, see who we got subbing in and subbing out for our coaches, J2 Bravo and Triple X with the West Coast.
That's right. Here on the West Coast, we have Hysteria, Naded, Neighbor, and Snipe. Now this is the lineup that I talked to Triple X about on the phone. He's like, dude, you can't believe the lineup I put together for Narrows TS. These are the 4 best snipers in the league, or 4 of the best, all on one team. Meanwhile, on the other side, Scott, we got East Coast, and not a single name except maybe Elmay Warrior there is jumping out to me.
Well, I mean, Ogre 2 is an incredible sniper, so, I mean, I'm looking for him to do the damage on this map. And then you have Defy, Strong Side, and Elamite, like you said. So I think the game's going to be in Ogre 2's hands.
All right, well, you know, it's Team Slayer, first one to 50 kills. The last Team Slayer, that went in favor of the West Coast. Let's see if the East Coast can get a Team Slayer win now coming up in Game 4.
Game number 4 now, gentlemen. Now, Scott, you were talking about Triple X's coaching strategy over there a little bit, but both times he came victorious. What do you think about this time? What do we look about? Look at this game and these matchups, and what do you guys think?
I mean, I'd be foolish if I said the East was going to win this one. West is just
going to get your colors, going against where you live.
Squad.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. So I'm going to have to go with the West, but then East just is going to take the rest.
Chris, what do you think about this game 4 here?
Well, I think, you know, we're going to see the West Coast go up 3-1. I'm calling a steak dinner, but I'm going to start off with Ogre 2.
That's pretty bold.
Yeah. Try to balance it out by showing some East Coast love. And are the players still not ready? How long does it take to create a profile? We got some rock, paper, scissors of who is going to host between Neighbor and Snipe Down, it looks like. That's what the delay was, guys. All right.
The rock, paper, scissors, it's a big deal.
Yep. All right, and here we go. JT Bravo's got his team lined up. Code Red has the West Coast lined up. Looks like we're going into game number 4.
Ogre 2 making his first appearance of the night on the East Coast.
That means we're going to be seeing him a lot more, I have a feeling. Here we go. Team Slayer Narrows, the first team to 50 kills wins. 2 snipers, the rocket down bottom middle. There's no overshield on this map to worry about. It's all about the weapons, and it's all about the kills. And we're opening this one up with Neighbor from Instinct. And so here we go. We're going to check out and see who is going to get the first sniper, and it's Hysteria. Meanwhile, it looks like Neighbor's going to be sent over the man cannon, and Naded already has the rockets, and Neighbor, well, he forgot to switch to default. Ooh.
And don't forget, guys, if you want to check out some of the MLG merchandise and team merchandise, you can go to getsomegear.com. That's GETSUM gear.com.
Oh, this Dr. Pepper is delicious. Here we go. Hysteria's got the sniper. Naded's got a triple kill. Almost. Had to go for the reload. He's taken down by Ogre 2. And Hysteria versus Ogre 2, and Hysteria wins.
I mean, what else is new? I mean, Hysteria is just such a dominant player. It's incredible to just watch him play. He hasn't done too much this season, like in comparison to players like Pistola and Snipe Down. But watching him play, he just knows the game so well, and he's so smooth.
He's my favorite player to watch there from Triggers Down. Pistola does the big things, but Hysteria is why it happens. Hysteria rocking out the sniper. They have double the kills for your East Coast squad. Scott, what's going on?
Hey. I called that the West was going to win this one, all right?
Dinner, steak. And right now, Hysteria doing it both. He's got the sniper, he's got the battle rifle. Doesn't matter which one he uses, he picks up kills. 16-7 as the East Coast is left without a power-up and without any teamwork. And right now, joining us up in the booth is going to be my man, D-Mac. He's swapping out for Farouk. D-Mac has all the stats on the planet ready. Thank you, Grant Calc, for putting together the pivot table. You are huge. You're going to make D-Mac's job so much easier in the future. And D-Mac, what's up, buddy? He just got his laptop back from Calc. We're going to let him get situated, but Hysteria's still alive. This is his first life, Scott.
Yeah, this is incredible. If this is what this weekend's going to be like, then Triggers Down is going to be impressive. But the thing that's sticking out to me is not so much how great Hysteria is playing, it's the fact that every time I see Ogre 2's name pop up in his screen, he's like jumping out and almost seems lost.
Ogre 2 is or Hysteria?
Oh yeah, Ogre 2 is. Ogre 2 has done nothing but die, it seems, from Hysteria's screen.
Well, you know, it's Ogre 2's first game of the All-Star game. We'll cut him a little slack there. He just picked up a kill on Man Cannon. Hysteria finally being taken down, and D-Mac, I know you want to talk about something. What's up, man?
When we look at what you just said, a new pivot table, it's going to open up statistics like we've never seen before. Just for example, we know what each of these players have done on Team Slayer Narrows in their careers. Now, when looking at a player like Elamite Warrior, now, he goes 67, 66, only a positive one, all time on Narrows TS. Then, on the other side, when you look at somebody like Hysteria, positive 12. And then you look at a player like Naded, positive 29. Naded, this is obviously his map. He dominates more than anybody on this map. This is the cool new thing about the pivot table.
I love the pivot table, and it's a good thing that we switched to Naded because he's got a sniper to play with, and he's got to look out, though, because Elamite Warrior is jumping for him.
And I'm surprised Nate even put himself in the position to be in the back of his base. That's the worst spot you could possibly be with the sniper because you can't help your teammates at all.
And we just got an update. Gears of War now up 4-2. West Coast still leading that one. And now historically, we used to add up both Gears of War and Halo, and whichever had the most wins, that would be the winner of the event for the All-Star Classic. I don't know if we're separating it or keeping it combined.
I say we separate it.
Yeah.
As of now.
I like it. We got 2 streams now. Might as well. We're going to jump on board it with Hysteria as he's taking shots. But on the other side here, on the other side of the attic, we have Neighbor with a sniper as well. And Neighbor just got taken down.
And that's a good feeling when you have 2 snipers in your lobby. Because you know you can just run top middle and they're going to kill that guy most likely.
And my favorite part is, even though everyone else is stuck in their lobby, we have Naded going over the Man Cannon and getting behind the East Coast again.
Well, you remember Naded at this time last year. He used to grab the sniper for Carbon and hit the Man Cannon with it.
And here we go, Naded charging Ogre 2, Ogre 2 surviving. We're jumping on board with Defy for the first time this weekend. And Scott, you played with this guy. He is helping his team narrow that lead that West Coast used to have, 38-31 now. What is it about Defy? What got him to the All-Star game other than our fans' votes?
Well, I mean, teaming with Walshy, you're going to be a fan favorite right away because the fans love him. But honestly, I think people have just realized how good of a player Defy is. He's always been in the shadows kind of since his entire career. They never really gave him credit for his BR, even though the pro players voted him having the best. So I think the community, is just finally realizing just how good of a player he can be.
And I still think the community underrates Defy. Defy is one of the best slayers in this game. And he's a very slow, it's nice to watch him. It's very easy to watch Defy. His low sensitivity, he plays the game very smooth.
And now here's a guy, he was an All-Star MVP, he was a League MVP. It's Ogre 2 from Final Boss, his team just 2 kills away from losing. And you know what? There it is. He's going to be the last one to die. Hysteria's going to pick him off. Scott, the West Coast up 3-1. We just need one more.
East Coast is disappointing right now.
Whoa.
Right?
I mean, you like to stay positive here?
Hey, I'm just saying, we've won 6 in a row.
All right, guys, and take a look at Snipe Down, the Team Slayer, Super Slayer, 15, 13, and 8, and I don't think I showed a screen once that game. Sorry, Snipe Down. And on the other side, the only one to go positive is the one you called mindless. 12 and 11 is Ogre 2.
Can we get Snipe Down off the stage just because I'm trying to get the East to win some games here? And Snipe Down's really killing that for me right now.
All right, it's not looking good for the East Coast, but we'll see if they can rally back after this quick commercial break.